Hi guys, welcome back to Model Image. This week I'm doing another collective thrift haul. I wasn't able to do a full come thrift with me this week, but I did stop in 3 times at 2 different thrift stores, the ones closest to me, Salvation Army. And so I have a few pieces here. So the first thing I found was a cardigan. Typically I try to stay away from primary colors, but this one is not only does it have primary colors, it's very Christmassy. This is definitely what, they'd put on around Christmas Day, but I still liked it. And it's this plaid cardigan with these gold buttons that I just really liked the look of it. I love the buttons on it. And, it's mostly green. With a little red thrown in there. And this is by Crystal Kobe Petite, and it is actually 100% acrylic, but I still like the weight of it, and I still really like how soft it is. So it's a really nice vintage cardigan. The next thing I found was this vintage hat. Now I'm placing this hat at around 1920s. The reason I'm thinking that is when I watch shows like Downton Abbey, they had quite a few of this style hat. So that's why I'm placing it at around 1920s. It could go into the 30s, early 30s as well. When I think of like styling a hat like this, I'm thinking of incorporating it into a modern wardrobe, like with a jacket and jeans and just throwing this on. And this is like the statement piece of the outfit. And that's what I'm looking for, rather than looking like I stepped out of the 20s. So the risk with some of the older hats is, they might be a little too small, but, we can make it work depending on how I have my locks. It will definitely, it might be a bit of a squeeze, but it will work. So especially, I love the tone of it. I love the bronze bow that's on the side of it. So I'm seriously on the hunt for some awesome vintage hats. So this is the first of that. I'm down a rabbit hole, guys. When I popped back into that small store, the only thing I found was this skirt, and because I'm looking for leather, I picked up the suede skirt. Now what I liked about it, it's like a fit and flare. The bottom kind of comes out, and I love the stitching on it. The stitch work made it, you can tell that it would be really fitted. The problem is it is a size 6, and I took a chance of just grabbing a size 6, but unfortunately it's a little too big, so it doesn't fit as I'd want, and it's made to really skim your waist and hips, which is a bummer. But I'm not necessarily looking for suede leather, but I thought I'd give it a try anyway, since I went around and that was the most interesting thing that I saw that I liked. So I thought I'd give it a try. And then I went to the very large superstore yesterday, and you may think I'm crazy with, both of these pieces. So the first one, I could not resist. So it is this trench, and it's like this blue, gray, like sky blue mixed with a little gray in it. Now the reason why I said you probably think I'm crazy is because this is a 3X. Now there are a lot of oversized like puffers and coats and jackets on the runway, and I thought this would be my step into the oversized jacket, and it's very lightweight, but I just really liked the color of it. I think I can do it. I think it will work. So that was the first one, and I said I'm looking for suits, but I'm also looking for vintage skirt suits, preferably the midi length. I just really like that long line skirt suit from the vintage era. So I got this one, and this is like a taupey beige color. That's the top. It's a very normal top, and then this is a skirt. What really got me was the skirt. I love the pleats on this, and so it starts out like really streamlined here, and then the pleats flow out. I just love that. It's very I think 40s, reminiscent of the 40s type suit. Now this is also a size 6. This is by Just a Bank, and I think the difference between the 6 here and that 6 is that's newer. I think the skirt is by, well, it's by Cami, and it looks more like a 2000, like early 2000s label, whereas this looks a lot older. So I think the older the vintage is when the sizes start getting smaller. So that size 6 fits fine. The other one does not. So those are my pieces. I'm gonna go and try them on for you, and then you can see exactly what I had in mind when I picked these pieces up. So for today's OOTD, I've just kept it really simple. Sleeveless mock neck rib top by Uniqlo. My vintage Wranglers boys jeans in this nice like gray wash. My One State mules, all gray today. So I thought the trench with this look would have been a perfect thing. So this is a 3X oversized trench, and I just love the little balloonness of it. There's a lot of oversized trenches on the runway and for fall, and I think just, when it's gotten a little cool and you want to have something fun to put on, this is just a nice lightweight trench. It does have a cool back flap feature, so I also like that, but I just couldn't get away with the color. I'm just wearing it with like these tone grays. I think is just really good. The belt is here, of course, for 3X. The belt is forever long. but if I do want to put the belt on and just like, loop it just for the fun of it, this is what it would look like with the belt on. So yes, it's oversized, yes, it's crazy, but I just really like the effect of it. Just being loose and oversized, and I can do oversized in this lighter fabric. When I try to do like the really big coats oversized, I kind of like swallow up in it. So I think this is a good way for me to be in the oversized coat and not feel too swallowed up. So I really like this. I really like the fit of it, and I definitely will be wearing this a lot come fall. Well, we're in fall now, basically. So this is my trench. So for my hat look, this is what I had in mind. Just a very modern look, and then you just throw this hat on. So I'm wearing this Ann Taylor blazer, oversized men's white shirt. I love this vintage brooch that I tend to throw on every now and then when I'm not doing a lot of jewelry. And I'm also wearing these vintage Lee jeans and some strappy ankle shoes. And this is just what I mean. Just a little tip of the 20s. Yeah, I don't want to go out looking all 20s. I'm not trying to be a flapper, but just that little bit of an edge, it helps. It puts such a unique twist to an outfit, and so that's why I love finding treasures like this. And because it's casual, I just threw on this vintage Louis Vuitton Chantilly bag. I don't wear this often enough. Honestly, I don't know why. The length of the drop is really good, which is what I love with this bag. So definitely for fall, I need to pull this out a lot more. But this is just my very casual way of wearing this 20s hat. So this is my 20s hat look. So this is my grandpa sweater, and I've just put it on with a little crop top. These are Balmain times H&M. They did this years ago. I've held on to these, and I've just put on my thrifted bucket hat that you'd have seen in a previous haul. Now, what I love about this look is a lot of the times when I'm getting dressed during the fall, I'm dressing for the weather outside, but when I get to where I'm going, inside is really warm. So something like this will definitely be warm enough but cool enough. And that's why I really liked playing with this, using it as a nice cami, open cami. What I also like with this look is the velvet applique with the plaid, and then the hat kind of mimics the velvet applique, so there's some kind of cohesion and balance with it, and I just love how fun it is and laid back. So it's just nice for those little casual gatherings, and this is such a fun little outfit that I definitely am looking forward to wearing. And just to make sure I have the bare essentials covered, I have my little Louis Vuitton mini papillion. I don't know what the exact name is, but pulling out the green in this, and this is just a nice little relaxed outfit that I'm definitely gonna pull out for the fall. So for this look, I apologize for two things. One, I've taken you very far fall, and two, I can't find any more turtlenecks. But just to give you an idea of the turtleneck type look for this skirt suit, I've thrown on back my gray Uniqlo mock neck, just to give you the look. But this is what I like to wear. I love to wear midi skirts with boots in the fall, and the fact that this is a complete suit, it's even better for me. I have cinched it with my vintage Escada belt, and I have just paired it with my vintage Gucci clutch shoulder bag. This was one of the bags that were reissued. I did manage to get mine before the reissue, so yay me. So this is the look for this. Now, one other thing, oh, shoes. I'm just wearing these little ruched boots by Jessica Simpson that I got about 2 years ago. So this kind of ruched boots with these pleats. I just love how perfect these pleats are. This is definitely something that has to be dry cleaned, so I've given myself a little work. The other thing that I did do is I pinned here because I would have wanted it to be a little higher. As it is, it comes all the way down here, and I'd rather that the bust be a little higher. So this is my skirt suit look. If you have not tried the midi skirt suit look for fall, I highly recommend it. It will keep you, warm enough. It will keep you chic enough, and it's just so effortless, I think. So this is my final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it because I am loving all of these pieces. So guys, I said thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the new subscribers this week. If you haven't yet subscribed, I'd love for you to join the family by subscribing. As well, don't forget to let me know what piece was your favorite, what look was your favorite. I love chatting to you guys. As well, don't forget to like this video if you did like it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.